Hi everyone, this is just a really quick recap just to show you the and a couple of replays from the 10v10 Clash Bash tourney. Our team in this was JoeMommas House, and that's the war which has happened these last couple of weeks. And they went through some clans there, as you can see. So went through a team from War and Glory, the North family, Reddit Omega, I think, and in the final we faced against the Ten Commandments, who are the team from this swarm. So this is the war. We won by 27-26. This is a 10v10, so the 2 Town Hall 11s, 4 Town Hall 10s, and 4 Town Hall 9s. And yeah, really exciting war this, and it came down to the last couple of minutes as well, which is just crazy in a war like this. The bottom line is, and we 3-starred 7 bases, they 3-starred 6, and both clans had a fail. The rules, you had to hit if you were an 11, you had to hit an 11. If you were a 10, you had to hit a 10. If you were a 9, you had to hit a 9. So our 9s did really well. We cleared their 9s pretty quickly. And then essentially, we got the 2 Town Hall 10 on 10s and 1 11 on 10. And that was what won us the war, because they only got in the 1 10 on 10 and the 1 11 on 10. So I'll have a couple of replays, but yeah, in a good war, and really happy because at the time this war was going down, we were also our main clan was in a war against the War Whales, so I was actually more concentrating on this, where I was hardly in the War Whales war, and we actually won the War Whales war as well, which awesome job by our clan, especially since quite a lot of our heavyweights and the 10s were out of the war because they're in this tourney. So really good fun. So let's just have a quick look at the 10v10s. And Brady was actually now in the join Immoral Thieves, as he was in the planning to anyway. He has an account in the swarm as well. So this is an attack which we've been using quite a few on bases. Excuse me. If and the base is vulnerable to it, so you're excuse me. Oh dear. Essentially, just using your king and your queen and as few troops as possible to try and get an AD and an Inferno, and that's what he manages to do. So he uses king and the queen, a few wall breakers, and that's about it. And then he's able to bring 3 hounds, almost 30 loons, 2 rages, not 3 rages, 2 skeletons supposed to kill the queen as the hounds, and they go over the top of her. And yeah, just with the good air deployment and heals and rages and haste and all that good stuff. And loons at Town Hall 10 on 10 is what's the king at the moment. That's what the vast majority of 3-stars are using, and you can just about see here he just has enough left to get through to that AD, and then the only thing left now is that archer tower, which gets wrecked, and then that's it. Yeah, so he's basically taking advantage of a CC of a hound loon CC in the defensive CC, and trying to just overwhelm the base. So that was Mighty Buzzard. And then the other one we got was my Captain Ark and the Taco, with an attack I did just before him, but I'm terrible at Lalo, so I completely messed it up, but I'll end up watching in no time, so his Lalo was a lot more proficient than what I was. So yeah, so essentially he's using here 1 minion, a giant and a whiz, and 4 wall breakers to get in and get AD, 1 archer tower, 1 whiz tower, and an Inferno and a Tesla. So that's a pretty good trade. I think he was a bit late on his king ability, but it actually works out because the king goes in, soaks up a lot of Inferno beams, and the king comes outside and goes after this other Tesla, which I'm not too sure if he gets it down. He might do. No, he does, so he actually gets another Tesla as well, so we got the 2 Teslas for this. On the attack I did just before this, my king went to the home tower. So yeah, as you can see, the queen ability has lured out the CC, which isn't ideal, but he has got an archer because it happened the same in the way on my attack. So he has an archer too, and they bring the hound out. The hound will go back into the centre of the base once he drops the skeleton spells on the queen, which as these loons get close, he drops the 2 skeleton spells and the rage. The skeleton spells also do a good job of the tanking Inferno beams as well, which is quite nice in the touch. I think I was quite in the late on my skeleton spells on the way I did it, and my Lala was terrible. So as you can see here, he's got quite a huge clump left, and he's got a heal and 1 haste left just to get into that Wizstar, which is the only thing which is going to really harm him. Those expos are and they're doing quite significant of the damage, but he's got quite a number of loons left. Unfortunately, they go to the cannon, which isn't ideal, but again, you can see he's probably got 10 there, soaked up in the 2 Seeking Air Mines as well. Oh, cough is really annoying me. Sorry. And there we go. We've cleaned up our minions and a few pups and the rest of the hounds. Comes up and does it. Good attack. We're just showing the one of the 9s. I think Immoral Thieves and Happies. So let's show. Gannica's got a 6-pack per usual. And the one on fresh, one clean up. So the Quake's open the centre of the core. Look at that. Huge now into the base. So I'm assuming this was a clean up because he was aware where that Tesla was. And they definitely did 1 fresh and 1 clean up this war. So yeah, and while all this is going on, like from our point of view, and they're really happy how the tourney went. We thought we had a decent shot if things went our way, and they did. And quite often in these wars, we face a clan wherever we recognise that a 10 on 10 base, or we found an exploit in it, and yeah, and the Cooper and Mighty Buzzard have been doing awesome. I got some 3 stars as well, which is really surprising. But yeah, there we go. And our 11s came up in the clutch on most of the wars as well, with some and the good attacks on the dips and being completely solid. And it always helped every single war that are in the 9s probably cleared their 9s in between 4 and 6 attacks, which allowed us to then do a scout on either a couple of 10s or maybe an 11. The tactic we also used was to use one of our 10s, who's usually a 10 on 11 hitter, to try and get a 2-star on one of the 11s, so then our 2 11s could concentrate on one in the base, so in the one of them would go for a high percent 2-star, and then they could go for the triple attempt. So yeah, the tactics worked out quite well. In fairness, this is the first time I've seen this attack. He doesn't have a lot left. Just lost his queen, so he's actually only got his king and a bowler left, really, and a wizard. But he must get the job done. Oh, there's a wizard down south as well, so as long as he gets onto that Tesla. And the king did some tanking. So anyway, that wasn't the greatest attack of Gannicus, but it worked. Okay, guys, thanks very much. I think that's enough. So yeah, just basically saying, and they're really happy. The 10v10 and the winners. Thanks so much. Bye bye.